BAK is sort of like a beehive in a way. People are all constantly coming in and out, working towards a similar goal.
It's this little hub of creative stuff.
Kind of reminds me of Main Street of a town and thinking of all the different services that that community needs, all built into a beautiful and historic building.
This is a blank canvas that can be adapted to whatever our needs are.
For the city, it's a model. I think a lot of people come here to see how this was done. I imagine there are many days where they wondered what they were doing and what they had taken on, but the end result is successful.
You can get such a vast range of creative practices in one building. It's a nice way to push ourselves to be more creative.
We started Scout in 2011 as an urban design and development practice, really interested in overlooked spaces that need something different than a traditional development approach.
This was a school built decades ago, which was eventually closed and left vacant, and it's still surrounded by highly dense row homes. The idea of transforming what used to be an educational institution into something else was appealing.
Today, we're home to over 200 businesses. We're 100% leased. We have everything from a preschool to a tattoo studio, ceramic artists to fabricators, a bakery, a wellness center, ESL classes, many small businesses, many great nonprofits. And of those jobs, what's really exciting is that the majority of them are paid at Philadelphia living wage and also go to people within our local community. The impact that this building has in both supporting our community and being a place of employment and opportunity for our neighbors is something that we're really proud of. Over 600 people every day call this building their work home, and that's not including everybody who comes here to visit any of our public spaces, whether that's the coffee shop, the bakery, the cafe, events happening in the building, public programming, the bar, the restaurant.
BAK kind of really represents Philadelphia, which is such a melting pot of a community.
It wasn't a cookie cutter model. It was a reactive model to what the needs were. All the nooks and crannies were used, which allowed accommodation of various size of businesses.
We definitely had a vision to use what was here and to find people who could find usefulness in that infrastructure that already existed in the building. The equipment, power, the scale of spaces that exists, and to find uses that fit those spaces.
And I think that that's like a really beautiful sort of synergy about BAK, you know, it's like, oh, we can work with it the way that it is.
Because we support a lot of immigrants in South Philadelphia, we decided to have a location here in the heart of their neighborhood.
It's pretty incredible to see the number of countries that are represented by the services that we're providing. And clearly that's what Scout has done with the BAK building, and that's clearly what we're doing here at the Vies Wellness Center.
So yes, we're 100% full today. We're a living, breathing part of the city. We're a living, breathing ecosystem.
Entrepreneurship and creativity across the city is limited. So people who have ideas and just want to do something, they don't always have the opportunity, they don't know the wherewithal, they don't have the space. So I think what this building does, it affords that possibility where it's missing.
To be able to repurpose a building, but still bring in all of the merchants and services that are here is really just fantastic, and I hope that they can continue doing this in other areas.
This building will continue to evolve and grow, as will the community within it. And I think really the phase of this project that we're now in is being a good steward to that community as it does change and as its needs change and as it might face other pressures. How can we preserve the heart and the soul and the community of this building that has been started here?